There was a time in my life when I felt completely stuck. Not in a dramatic movie scene kind of way. No rock bottom, no major tragedy, just a quiet frustration, a sense that I was made for more, but somehow I wasn't becoming it. Every year I'd set big goals. This is the year I'll change. I'd start strong, full of motivation, energy, and hope. But by February, I was back where I started. Worse, maybe, because now I had another failure added to the list. I thought I had a discipline problem, that I was lazy, weak. But looking back, I didn't have a motivation problem. I had a system problem. I was chasing intensity, not consistency. I thought I needed to change my entire life overnight. But the truth is, massive change comes from tiny, almost invisible habits, repeated every single day. The breakthrough came from something so small it almost felt like a joke. I decided to wake up just 10 minutes earlier each morning. Not an hour, just 10 minutes. In those 10 minutes, I didn't scroll my phone. I didn't check emails. I just sat in silence, breathed deeply, and wrote down 3 things I was grateful for. That was it. It felt silly at first. What difference could 10 minutes make in a 24-hour day? But those 10 minutes became the most important part of my day. They grounded me. They reminded me I was in control. Slowly, that small morning practice gave me the confidence to build other habits. I started drinking more water, going for short walks, reading just 5 pages of a book, doing push-ups, just 5 at first. I wasn't trying to change my life anymore. I was just trying to be 1% better than yesterday. And here's what I learned. Consistency compounds. Like interest in a bank account, those tiny actions add up. Not right away, not in a week, but slowly, almost secretly. One day, I looked in the mirror and realized I felt stronger, not just physically, but mentally. I trusted myself again. I kept promises to myself, no matter how small. You see, intensity is exciting. It gets applause. You post it on social media and people cheer. But intensity fades. Consistency? That's quiet, boring even. No one claps when you show up at the gym on a rainy Tuesday. No one celebrates when you say no to dessert for the 5th time that week. But that's where real change happens. In the small, quiet moments when no one is watching. And let me tell you something else. Your brain loves consistency. Every time you follow through on a habit, no matter how small, you send yourself a message. I can trust me. That's the foundation of confidence. Not hype, not motivation, trust. Over time, those small habits didn't just change my routine, they changed my identity. I stopped saying, I want to be healthy. I started saying, I am a healthy person. I stopped chasing success. I started becoming someone who does what successful people do, consistently, quietly, relentlessly. And here's the best part. You don't need to be special. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't even need to believe in yourself yet. You just need to start. Start small. Smaller than you think. One habit, one action, one choice. Today. Then show up again tomorrow, and again the next day, because one day you'll wake up and realize your life has changed. Not because of a single big decision, but because of hundreds of small ones. That's the power of consistency. So if you're waiting for motivation, stop. If you're waiting for the perfect time, forget it. The time is now. The power is in your hands. And it starts with one small habit. Today.